We make sure we're good. Recording in progress. All right, fantastic. Good morning, Ward. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everybody. It's a little bit different today. Some people is gonna watching me and say, "Man, you're on the wheel. It's like you're in your car driving." Yes, I think I am in my car driving anyway. But that is the most. That's not the most important thing. The most important thing right now is to go to the class and get your notepad and pen ready because we're about to learn from one of the best in the industry, our own finance coach, in-house coach, a brother from another mother, someone I've learned from a lot, and I'm super excited. The co-host of the Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship class is here again. Like we all know that Thursday is no for other person than who? Coach Dan. Coach Dan is ready in the house. Coach Dan, and I'm sure the beautiful community, everyone in the class this morning are ready for you. Let's do it. Take it over.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Fulani. That was amazing. And good morning, community. My name is Coach Dan, and I'm super excited to be your host or your anchorman for today, all right? Mentorship mindset class. All right. The last couple of days this week, we have been delving into a very, very crucial topic. The topic is very important to me. And that's why I want to encourage everyone. If you have not joined the classes on Monday, please get back to our YouTube channel because the videos for each of the days are always there. All right, just go back, reflect on it, around. It's just for about 15, 20 minutes and you're done. But trust me, the value that you're going to get for that period is amazing. It's amazing. So Dr. Flavia took us through from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today I'm just going to build up on what we have heard from Monday. So if you have missed the class from Monday, I encourage you to get to our YouTube channel, subscribe to it, like and share, and then you get to see the videos there. All right, thank you very much for the opportunity given to me. So getting down to today's business, talking about how you can discipline your thinking. That's been the topic we're talking about. How you can discipline your thinking. In other words, for me, I don't want to coin it this way this morning, how to discipline your mind for greater success. All right, how to discipline your mind for greater success. Now, you must understand that life begins from your mind. Everything starts from the mind. All right, I think it's William Shakespeare that said it. There is no right or wrong. Your thinking makes it so. Over time, we've heard it severally. You become what you think about. I think the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So your mind is a very powerful tool that determines your success, your life. Your mind determines your success. Yesterday or thereabout, Dr. Rabbi was talking and he made mention of decision. That was 2 days ago. Made mention of decision. That took my mind back to a message I heard. That was in 1998 or 1999 or thereabout. And the topic was decision determines destiny. And guess what? I went back to buy that cassette. Then it was in cassette. And I listened to it over and over and over again. And since that time, it's become a part of me. So I get to understand that what I am today is as a result of the thought pattern I've developed over the period of time. So you are where you are today because of your thought pattern. And I want to say this way, most problem people encounter is as a result of their thoughts. You just think, maybe it's not going to work out. Maybe I'm not good enough. All right, so it's important we guide it, we guide our thinking pattern. It's important we guide our thought pattern. All right, I want to say this already this morning. You need to take this class very seriously because, take for instance, most people that commit suicide, the day they committed that act, it's not the day they think about it. It will amaze you to know that they've already committed suicide in their mind. They've been breathing about it, they've been thinking about it. I mean, we've seen instances where some of them actually dropped some message on social media. All right, but just that people didn't pick it up. What actually happened the day they carry out the act is the reality of their thoughts. And that's the truth. So you need to guide your thought pattern. You need to discipline what comes into your mind. You need to discipline what you think about. And that is why this morning, very, very quickly, I'll be giving us some topic, I'm sure with us some nuggets that can really help us, all right, to guide our mind. Because out of it, like I want to say, are the issues of life. What you think is what you become. What you think, it definitely will be what you will become. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is this. You need to nurture your mind with positive thoughts. Always nurture your mind with positive thoughts. And that goes back to what we talk about, our daily affirmations. How do you nurture your mind? Daily affirmations. One of the things you say about yourself every day, it goes back to our mirror technique. Standing in front of the mirror and saying good positive things to yourself. Telling yourself, go down, you're good enough. You're going out today, you're going to be successful. People are going to like you. You attract those positive things to yourself. All right? It goes about against your vision board. What are those things you surround yourself with? All right? Nurture your mind with positive thoughts daily. It's not a one-off thing. This is something you must do every day. Now, as I put it this way, you cannot see your thoughts until they manifest in reality. You can't see your thoughts until it's manifested, but you can guide your thinking pattern, channel it towards what you are expecting. Now, if you look around you, everything you see around, the furniture, the chairs, even this the gadgets you're using on this call this morning, these were thought pattern. They all started from somebody's mind. Someone think about it, someone conceived the idea. And what we're seeing is the reality of the thought, the fellow I've thought about. So it's important you nurture your mind with positive thinking. It's important you nurture your mind with what you're expecting, your expectations, your goals, your ambitions, what you want to become. These are the things that you will keep allowing to come to your mind. These are the things you surround yourself with. The first quarter of the year is running up. What are your expectations for the year 2022? Are you at this point thinking, oh, I might not be able to achieve those things? Or you're allowing negative thoughts to creep in? Now, listen to me. Your mind is something that if you don't fill it with positive vibes, negative vibes will emerge. And that's the truth. If you don't fill your mind with positive vibes, negative vibes will emerge. And it's important because these are things that will be made manifest. All right? Nurture your mind with empowering thoughts. If you want it to become a powerful asset to you, if you want your mind to become a powerful asset to you, you must nurture it with empowering thoughts. The unfortunate reality is what most people hold back, what holds most people back is actually their own belief, their limiting belief. They think they're not good enough. They feel they can't do it. These are things that hold some people's back. Their limiting belief. Sometimes you just assume, oh, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe nobody has done this in my family. What makes you feel like you can buy a brand new car? I mean, the closest anybody in my family has bought is a Tukumbo car. Who says you can't get a new car for yourself? Who says you can't go into a good relationship? Who says you can't graduate with good grades? Don't limit yourself. Always feel or know that you can, and think it and say it to yourself every day. So that's the first thing. Nurture your mind in the course of guiding your disciplining your thought, your thinking pattern. You need to nurture your mind with positive thoughts always, every time. All right, nurture your mind with positive thoughts. Now, the second thing I want you to take note of, and that's very, very important. It's very, very, very important. You must, I put it this way, be cautious about your unconscious thoughts. Be cautious about your unconscious thoughts. Now, you can't stop unconscious thoughts from coming to your mind. You can't stop it, but you got to be cautious about it. Let me illustrate what I'm trying to say. Let's assume you're preparing for an examination, and then the thought just comes to your mind. What if I fail this exam? What if I'm not going to graduate well? What if this relationship I'm about to go into, what if it doesn't work? You can't stop those thoughts from coming in. But you know what? You can consciously guide those unconscious thoughts. When they come in, you knock it off. Each time they come in, you knock it off. You need to be conscious about that. The mind, like I said, is not a vessel to be filled. Listen to this. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but it's a fire to be kindled. And that's the truth. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, it is a fire to be kindled. Everything out there comes from the mind. All right, you must know this. As within, so without. As within, so without. So guys, we need to be conscious about our unconscious thoughts. Unconscious thought will always come. But you need to be conscious about it. You knock it off because you know that what you hold in your mind will become your reality, whether you like it or not. What you hold in your mind will definitely become your reality. If you're the type that is always negative, if you're the type that is always thinking you're not saying anything good about yourself, that will become your reality. Ladies and gentlemen, and that's the truth. I made a mention a while ago that most of the things people do, the day they actually carry out that act is not the day they think about it. They've been breathing it in their mind over the period of time. What you see happen that day, it's a manifestation of their thoughts. Some people feel, I want to make money, I want to get wealthy, but they feel the only way they can go about it is by a ritual way. Before you see someone walk into a ritual home to carry out ritual, they breathe over it. They've been saying over it, yeah, that's not well, they have to be mad. That's the truth. They've been thinking over it. So what you see happen that day, it's a reality, it's a manifestation of what they had been thinking about. You're in a relationship. Some people, filing for divorce. The day they submit their divorce letter is not actually the divorce. Their spouse. They've divorced their spouse in their mind over a period of time. They've been thinking negative about it. Maybe something you don't like. All you keep doing, you just keep thinking about it negatively, but you don't say anything good about it. And that day you eventually file it in. The day you submit the file, it's actually the manifestation of the reality of what you've been thinking over a period of time. I know most of us can relate with what I'm saying. So it's very, very important that you do what? You guide, be conscious about your unconscious thoughts. These thoughts will always come. All right? You must take note that this understanding is so empowering because it allows you to become the architect of your life, not just a mere spectator of destiny. So you understand that if I'm thinking positive about myself, if I'm thinking positive about myself, that will become my reality. If I'm thinking I can make it in life, that eventually is going to manifest in my career. If I'm seeing myself to be one of the best in my career, that will eventually manifest. But if I'm thinking I'm not good enough, I'm thinking negative, if that comes to your mind and you start breathing on it, let's assume you want to start a business. Some of us, we have been procrastinating the things we want to do. All right? We have been procrastinating. You want to write a book, you have an inspiration to write a book. And instead of to get started, you've been thinking, oh, maybe I'll be next month. Let me start next week. Let me start. Meanwhile, that book will have impacted lives around. You're thinking, oh, maybe I'm not good enough. What if people doesn't like it? Some of us want to go into business, and the negative thought comes, the unconscious thought comes to your mind. What if I fail? Oh, what will people say? They are going to laugh at me. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say this, and I'm going to say it the way it is. If you venture into any business and you succeed, you will earn. That's the truth. If you venture into any business and succeed, you will earn profit. You will earn a reward. If you enter into that business and it flips the other way around, you will learn. And that's the reality of it. You will learn. So it's either I'm going to earn or I'm going in to learn. And that's the truth. So, but if you keep sitting back, allowing the fear of failure, which is so real, to prevent you from taking those steps, to prevent you from doing those things you are meant to do. Some of us, there are songs that the world is expecting to hear from us. Some of us, there are books that would have impacted life. Those things are gifted, they are embedded in us. But our thinking pattern is, what if it's not good enough? What if I come up with it and for some reason people don't like it? No. You must understand the fact that you, whatever it is that you think, it's what you will eventually become. Listen, gentlemen. So you need to understand that if you're unconscious about your thought or you carry unresolved childhood trauma, now this is what I said, it will manifest in reality. Some of us had some terrible experience when we were growing up. And for some reasons, those things are still part of us. All right, we will not find a way to letting them go. And you breathe on them. You keep thinking about it. Maybe some ladies that probably were abused, as a teenager, and they grow with that mindset of having hatred for men. I mean, you probably need to seek a counselor because you need to somehow take that thought out of your mind. Because if you don't, it will eventually become your reality. Of course, it's a known fact that success results from mental discipline. To achieve success, you need to be mentally disciplined. And that's the truth. There's no two ways about it. And one of the things, again, I want to recommend to that effect is going back to what the friend said. Every day, take 10 minutes of your time. Meditate. Talk to yourself. If you need to apply the mirror technique, guys, apply the mirror technique. And what's the mirror technique? Stand in front of the mirror and say positive things to yourself. No one can love you much more than you love yourself. And that's the truth. It doesn't matter what people are saying about you. That's their own belief. That's not your reality. You are the one to create your own reality, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the truth. You are the one to create your reality. So you need to get in front of the mirror, say good things about yourself before you step out for the day. You wake up in the morning after your morning prayers, you need to attend classes like this, where you get geared up, where you get fired up, where we tell you, look, you can do it. Listen to me. What we do in our mentorship mindset class is not just to motivate you, but again, also, we are here to do what? To empower you with the right information that by the time you apply them, you will begin to see a positive turnaround in your life. All right? So the last thing I want to talk about this morning because of our time is develop a greater sense of self. Develop a greater sense of yourself. To discipline your mind, you need to develop a greater sense of self. By what? Focus on self-development. We cannot overemphasize the fact that you need to develop yourself. And that's the truth. Success is a byproduct of the person you become. Success is a byproduct of the person that you become. You need to develop yourself to a point where you need to start attracting the success that you desire. And the self-development starts from your mind. The true self-awareness is when you are developing your strength while being mindful of your weakness. Everyone at every point in time, we all have our level of weaknesses. But you need to focus more on your strength. Develop your strength. Develop your mental capacity, because there will be moments where that will be tested. Challenges will come just to test you. Understand that you, I put it on this way. Understand that you will be pushed to your limit at times, and your inner results, what you resolve internally, your mental capacity will be tested. However, your investment in personal growth will be of great service during those times. No matter what you're doing in life, challenging times will come. There'll be moments where you want to give up. There'll be moments where you just feel nothing is working. The level of how you build your mindset is what will come to your aid at that point in time. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to wrap up this way. I want to wrap up this way. To live a remarkable life, you must take consistent action in spite of your fear and doubt. Let me tell you this. Most of us are where we are today because we are afraid. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Those things might not even happen. Those things you think, oh, what if I fail? What if this? Or what if that? Or what if it doesn't work? They might not even happen. It starts from your mind. So you need to see if you are a product of your thinking pattern, then you need to fashion into your thoughts the reality that you want to see. I hope I've been able to share some value with you this morning. Thank you very much for giving me the privilege to share. And it's always my pleasure, anytime, any day, to get on this platform, to get into this class, and to be a blessing in one way or the other. Thank you very much. Dr. Falabi, if you're there, over to you.
Coach Dan, I keep hearing and getting value and all those powerful nuggets coming out like, they're just coming out like arrow, like you're just too overloaded, like you need more time. And we understand that you've got a whole lot to share with us in the community. What a powerful class, what a powerful teaching this morning. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for what you represent, and thank you for the great job you're doing in this beautiful community. Thank you for also being a great teacher, a great mentor. We celebrate you, and thank you and more grace. Guys, you've had it all. Coach Dan feel like even having more time. And, we're not going to get enough of him. We can't get enough of him. We just keep getting every time. So it's been a wrap this morning, and I hope you've got value for being in this class. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the last day of the week. We encourage you to be here in this class, same time, same link on the same program, Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship class. Tomorrow we're going to be reviewing, and it's going to be more of an interactive session among the members of the community, what we've learned so far. And we have thought and decided that, every Friday we're probably going to be a review of what we have been teaching from Monday to Friday. So that's how it's going to be moving forward. So that is the best way we can also become a better student. We've learned from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Friday. So Saturday, on Friday now is going to be a time where we have to review, and we're going to make it more interactive. Everybody in the class, it will help us to gain mastery over the teachings, the weekly teachings. So that's going to be the new style we're going to be adopting moving forward. Guys, I've got value. The video will be made available later in the day. We are going to make it available. You need to watch it again. That is how we learn. That is how we improve. That is how we have been doing so far so good. And we encourage you to do so too. We encourage you to subscribe, like, and also share our YouTube page to your friends, family members out there. Let them also be part of the beautiful work we're doing. Remember, this is not a program that has any business attachment of what's so kind. This is strictly mentorship, mindset mentorship development. We are not motivating you. We don't motivate you yet. We only teach you on how you can have a better mind shift, a better philosophy, a better approaches to life, all right? So you can enjoy a better life change. That is what we set up for. In the Wealth Secret Mentorship community, what we do is to educate, enrich, and equip you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you to live mentally and, to have the very best of your life, all right? Thank you, guys. It's been a wrap this morning. Go out there, make it count, have a different philosophy, like Coach Dan said, to discipline your, mentality is very, very key. Guys, so let's learn it. And tomorrow is going to be another time. Coach Dan, your parting word, and help us to close the class.
Just put them to action, practice those things, and I want to see you become the best version of who you should become in life. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, absolutely. Becoming the best version of who God has made you to be and who God has designed you to become. Ladies and gentlemen, as we step out from this class this morning, what we encourage you to do is not just to count the day, all right? What we encourage you to do is to what?
Make the
day count. All right, take care, bye, guys. Take care, and bye for now. Yeah.